It is, hello. First off, hello. It is 8:47. I left home, or like at least I woke up from my not a nap. I was able to go home and take a nap for about like an hour and a half. I wanted to sleep at least 2 hours, if not longer, and then take another hour nap. But I was just so like happy that my legs didn't feel like jello, which they don't. I mean, they feel sore. Like they feel like I did like a workout today, but they don't feel like I ran 13 miles today. So we're gonna see how long I can stay. I'm not used to staying up this late. Like literally my Fitbit was like, it's time for you to go to sleep or get ready for bed when I was like doing my makeup. So we will see. I've also never parked this late before, or at least it's been a while. So like, I was like, where do I park? Because there were no transportation casks because they're all getting ready to exit everyone out. So I was like, can I park here? Can I park there? Also, I've been thinking that this is a pimple for like the last week or so. I think this is another mole / beauty mark. Like every time I spend time in the sun, I get more. Also, I did not think on what to even wear because I wanted to wear something Christmassy, but they're not decorated for Christmas. And so I decided to wear my recipe for Figment shirt that I designed. And then it's chilly outside, so I thought I would wear my Princess Half Marathon jacket that I wore this morning. Honestly, other than shopping for tea and trying to meet the 3 Caballeros, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I just don't. So we're gonna play this night by ear. Got a wristband. It's like a Mickey's Not So Scary party, but I have to pay for it. I feel very Christmassy. You know what I did forget that I planned on bringing was my selfie light, which upsets me because this is the perfect opportunity to use it. But we've got our Wine and Dine map here. It's literally just the map that they had like online with like all the information on it, and that's about it. I don't think I'm going to get to the UK in time before they close, which makes me sad. They've blocked off the entire fountain, basically everything from where the character spot used to be almost to, what's it called, Mouse Gear, is completely blocked off. I'm bitter. I missed the store closing by 1 whole minute, and now I have to dodge and weave people to get to Mexico to go do the 3 Caballeros, and everyone's like, oh look, there's a kite in the sky. I don't like the show. So I went over to get tea, and they didn't have, the store closed, as you guys saw. Then I decided to immediately go into line for the 3 Caballeros, and I'm glad that I did, because the line, at the end of the line was 3.5 hours long. 3.5 hours long to meet the 3 Caballeros. I ended up waiting, I just finished with them. I got in line at 10 minutes after 9. It is almost 11. So I waited quite a long time. I'm kind of peeved about it though, because the first 30 minutes they let them do autographs, and I didn't think they were going to do autographs, so I got real excited. And then after 30 minutes they went on break and they came back and like, we're not going to do autographs anymore, and I was so upset. It did make the line go a little faster, but I got so upset. But I mean, I still had a great time, and they were so sweet, and I love them. Everyone's going to Norway. I just have to go potty. So it looks like they have Mushu in China. Looks like a lot shorter of a line than the 3 Caballeros. 3 Caballeros line went all the way from Mexico to, I think, the front of World Showcase. I almost said Mushu. Dopey is meeting where Germany is, where Snow White is. Also, this music is too loud. So what I've gathered is that the Three Caballeros line is the longest line for meet and greets. Second, I believe, is Geppetto and Pinocchio. I think the cast members are having more fun than the guests because we're all tired. So much for getting coffee because Joffrey's is closed. All of the Joffreys are closed. Like, literally, the only point to this party is the character meet and greets. All the rides, because they encourage you to come at 5. All the rides are open before the party. Why do anything else? Okay, take it back. Mickey is the second longest, then Geppetto and Pinocchio. I wish Minnie and Mickey were together, but I guess they did that to divide the lines of peoples. Post-race party, the only things to do are to eat around the world with shorter lines, meet characters they typically can't meet, and do a select amount of rides that have limited wait times. And that's it. Okay, they do have an adventure club show thing that they're going to be putting on here in a couple of minutes. So there's that. There's Genie. Oh, his line should be longer than that. His line is about the length of Mickey's. So I would say he's tied with Mickey on longest wait times. Three Caballeros still. Alright, it's official. Remy's line is the second longest. His line is real long. It's funny, walking up this hill, I feel like I was just here this morning. Oh wait, I was. I do have to tell you, the cast members are definitely having a good time. Bapper he is. This is the problem with special parties like this. When you live here and you're able to go to Food and Wine, I'm like, there's like nothing that I want to eat other than the ice cream that I had earlier. Got the pumpkin spice chai chocolate shake. The chocolate almond truffle with caramel sauce. And I've also got the strawberry ice cream. Are we seeing a pattern? So I don't know if, I think they're taking pictures or doing some sort of promotional stuff for the shindig. And I don't know if they took a family of people who are part of the group or people who aren't part of the group, but they just were like, hey, can I have you guys in the back? A $15 gift card to use wherever, whenever, till the end of the year. At $15, so at least I've gotten a free meal out of tonight. So it looks like the DJ party is actually over down that way where Remy is with the cake, right by the front entrance of World Showcase. I did actually eat real food. I had the salmon thing from Active Eats. It's real good. And I was looking at the merchandise just to look. And the only merchandise they have open is the generic Christmas stuff and the Food and Wine stuff. They were supposed to have an exclusive pin here just for the post-race party. Someone just asked about it. Apparently they sold out within the first hour of the party. So I'm glad that Jared and I got my half marathon pin after my race this morning. Wow. I did kind of want to ride Soarin' today. I was going to try and ride the Frozen ride, but that had like a 40-minute wait and I was like, no. So I decided not to ride that. And then I don't want to ride Spaceship Earth because I'll fall asleep. And so I was like, well, I'll ride Soarin' because that way my legs don't have to be up on something that can dangle. And I like Soarin'. We don't ride it very often because we typically have to fast pass it. But it's on the other side of the park. And it's 30 minutes till midnight and I'm in shock I'm still awake. This is the longest I've stayed up purposefully in a very long time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head home. Am I glad that I participated in the party? Yes, because I got to meet these guys. I'm glad that I went, that I got to experience it and I could say that I did it instead of like questioning it. I meant to go last year and all this time I'd been like, oh, I didn't go because my legs felt like jelly and I was so exhausted and fatigued. But then the guy who was standing in line with me was saying that it like downpoured last year. And I was like, you know what? You're right. That was one of the main reasons why I was glad I didn't go last year. So I'm glad I went this year. It was a nice night. I got just in time to see the 3 Caballeros, and I'm really glad that I got to do that. I got to talk to Emily and Stephanie. We texted while I was waiting in line. So the night was not a bust. I'm just very exhausted, and rightfully so. I'm glad that I got to have this experience, because I don't know when I will have this experience again. This is not my last half marathon ever. I will say that right now. This is not my last half marathon ever. I will try to register for the 10Ks from now on. And if I can't, I may consider doing the half marathons. We'll see. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and coming on this journey with me. I felt really alone for like the first hour of all of this. But I'm gonna go to sleep now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.